Hi CPS parents. This is Megan from Achieve 3000. I want to show you what a lesson, an article will look like when your child is completing one in Achieve 3000. This will be their homepage. You'll be able to see your child's name in the top right hand corner. There's also this search bar right here. So if they wanted to look for a particular article by name, they can type it in there, or by topic. If they want to look for an article on basketball or winter, they can type that in and articles on that topic will come up. When you scroll down a tad, this will be the carousel. You'll see some highlighted articles that pop up here. We're going to look at this one called The World Cup Kicks Off. I'm going to hit start to go into the lesson. On the left-hand side is where the article will be. On this first step, it's blurred out. That's because this is the ready step, preparing students to read the article, giving them some background information, having them think a little bit about the topic before they start reading. So that's why we don't have the article here quite yet. They'll see it on the next step. So they're not going ahead and reading it right away. They're doing the background information first. Sometimes there will be a question that gets students thinking about the topic. In this case, it's a short 2-minute video about the World Cup to give them some background information. So it provides students a starting point so they have more knowledge about the topic going in when they read the article. After your child watches this 2-minute video, they'll click next. And then they'll be brought to the second step, read. This is where they will read the article. It starts off with a very quick 2-sentence summary and gives them the vocabulary words. They can read the words like accommodate, tells the part of speech and the definition. They can also press play.
Accommodate, verb, to make suitable for.
To listen to the definition. I definitely recommend your child not just clicking out right away, and instead to read the word and the definition or listen to the word and definition before they begin reading. After they read the words and their definitions, they can exit out and look at the article. The article is here. They're able to go through and read it. It will be at their exact reading level. When your child started, they took an assessment called the Level Set Assessment that measured their Lexile level. That's a reading level. So now every article is given to your students right where they are so they can read and learn at a level that's accessible to them and also challenges them to continue reading and learning. The Read Aloud will read the art button will read the article to your student. Your student can choose to do that or read it through the text. I recommend sometimes doing both. First maybe listen to it, then read through, or the other way. You'll see the vocabulary words are a link, and they can see the definitions here, just like that pop up at the beginning. There's accommodate again. In this case, on the right-hand side, there's a map. It won't always be a map. There might be something. It might not be on this side, depending on what the article topic is. In this case, it shows where in the World Cup is being held. So there's the globe here and a more zoomed in map to show exactly where it is, as well as some information about the different groups and countries that are participating in the World Cup. When your child finishes reading, they can click next. Sometimes you'll see this. These are extra links. So if your child likes this topic, like soccer, football, reading about sports, there are 2 other articles on a similar topic that they can read for more information, to read more about things they like. So I always like this because it encourages your child to keep reading and find more about topics that interest them. They can click next. You'll get an article rating, so they can rate the article about how much they like it. And in this case, I selected it myself as a child. The teacher didn't assign this one. And then there will be multiple choice questions, either 4 or 8 multiple choice questions that correspond with the article. Like in this case, which of these is most important to include in a summary of this article? So the reading skill that's being measured here is summarization. And so your child would answer the question, most important to include, competition and celebration. And they can refer back to the text to find the answer. They'll hit submit, correct, If they get the question incorrect, so in this case, closest synonym for console, if I get it wrong, it will ask them to answer it again, and they'll be able to continue. So that is what this type of lesson will look like. Your student will see there are a couple different types of articles. If I go back to the home page, some of them are 5-step lessons that will have 5 steps across the top, but they all follow the same order. Some might have a writing step at the end. So we hope that your child has a great month and does lots of reading. We recommend, for the best reading success and growth in your child, 2 articles per week.